I want to tell you a little bit of examples of many people who win in their lives, and to give a poker example, I think the beautiful one is Chris Moneymaker. He was an amateur poker player who wanted to become a poker champion. Now, many people think, but he wasn't a pro, so how could he have won this? I'm telling you, he did this in the right way. This whole course, he thought of a goal. He wanted to be a poker champion. He thought of ways how to become one. He qualified through a satellite because he didn't have the money himself. So there are ways to qualify for the tournament if you don't have the buy-in for 10K or whatever the buy-in was. But you could say, yeah, but poker's a luck game, anybody can win. Yes, but I'm telling you, he won because he had a poker goal. He wanted to be the champion. He thought of ways to get there, otherwise he didn't play that satellite. He didn't have the money, so he could also thought, didn't have the money, so can't play the event, I'm done. No, he thought of ways, hey, if I play satellites, maybe from $5 up to 10K, I can qualify for the tournament. Maybe I need to study a little bit of strategy. So look up him, search for his story, and I'm telling you, you will recognize all of the things that I'm telling you here now. The only thing I want to ask Chris Moneymaker, is he aware that he used this method? My guess is he was not aware. So he luckily discovered the right way to get that trophy. That's my opinion, but maybe we should ask him. Now, for a second example, which is one of my heroes, is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, he's not a poker player, but as I told you, this not only works for poker, this also works in general life. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became, first of all, a great fitness man. So he became Olympia like 13 times or something. Mr. Olympia is the biggest event of bodybuilders, and he won it like 13 times in a row. He tells you that the mindset and your attitude is everything. Now, he tried this in different formats. He tried, when he won it for the 13th time, he thought like, man, this is boring. I want to try this method in another field. He went for the movies. He not only wanted to produce one film or to play one film, he wanted to be the best actor. Now, he did this method in acting, and everybody thought, man, with his accent, he will never become big. That's what people were telling him. He got many rejections, and then he got his first movie. I'm not sure what it was, but I can tell you that he had a lot of belief in himself, and he already know that he can become great in fitness with this method, that he could become great in the movie scene, and he did. Using this method, he didn't know how to act, but of course, if you want to become a great actor, you need to have acting classes, etc. You need to have to practice your how to act in front of camera. Of course, he improved himself doing that, but he knew, if I have my goal, I want to become the best actor possible, that the actions need to be taken to do that, and he did that, and he became the best actor. So then, if it wasn't enough, he decided, now I want to become good in politics. And then again, with the same method, he didn't know anything about politics, but with this method, he became a very good politician. And so he showed in his lifetime, in 3 areas, using this method, he became the best at his profession, and he started from 0. Of course, it took time. I mean, maybe in the bodybuilder business, maybe it took him 10 years, maybe in the movie scene it took him 10 years, and maybe in the politician 10 years, but so nobody knows how long it takes. I'm just saying, anything is possible, and you don't have to be experienced in any field. So for poker, if you're a beginner, do it this way and you'll become great. The only thing is, I cannot tell you how long you are going to before it will reach you, and nobody can tell you that. I'm just saying, use this course and this method and you will become that. Now that is for 2 examples, and my personal favorite is Bob Proctor. he studied the mind and this material from his 26th up to his, I think he died a couple of years ago, but he was like 86. So he studied for over 60 years, and for 60 years, let's say, and he was teaching people how to use the mind and what it could be for influence. And this is where I picked up the information. I learned it from him, and I used it in different areas of my life. I improved financially, I improved in poker. I became from a losing player a winning player. And no, what I told you, my goal is not yet to win that big trophy. When I'm older, my kids are older, maybe I will go for that, but maybe my goals are changing. So for now, I want to have a great YouTube channel. I want to sell courses from this material to poker players. That's my goal for now. And yeah, that's for the examples. If you are interested in these people, look them up. They show you how this is used and that they can be very successful using this technique. And yeah, they were I hope that they knew that they used this, because I think Arnold Schwarzenegger knew it. I think Chris Moneymaker didn't know it. Bob Proctor definitely knew it because he studied it for 60 years and he was a successful prosperity teacher. So yeah, that's for the examples. Look them up if you're interested. Thank you.